everyone, it's me Sayuj and welcome back to another video. It is the second part of Responsive Admin Dashboard. So, let's get started. Okay, till now we have created the drawers part and the app bar part. Okay, let's check. Okay, for the mobile screen, the drawer part is with this icon, and as we go to the desktop, it changes to this UI. Okay, let's code the rest. Okay, now we have to do this. These four icons, not icons, sorry, these four cards. Let's name this Analytic Cards. And when we go to the tab screen, introducing the size. Okay, and then goes to mobile, it changes to a grid view. Okay, let's do that. For that, let's go to the dashboard content, and we have a column here. Okay, that's correct. And let's give a size box for a small gap. Let's give a size box of height, apply. Then next we need this box. Okay, for that let's an arrow. We need this, and later we have to create this. I think let us check that. Or let's first create this and we can later do that. That's better. Okay. For that, let's go here and create Analytic Cards. We have to create this. For that, go to Components, create a new Dart file and name it as Analytic Cards. Add this. Let's import material.dart. Let's create a stateless widget and name it as Analytic Cards. Okay, let's import it in the dashboard contents. Let's press Alt Enter and import. Okay, in Analytic Cards, inside the container, let's create a child, and the child will be Analytic Info Card Grid View. Okay, we have to create a responsive code here. For let's make it the grid view in a separate class. For that, let's create Analytic Card Grid View, Analytic Info Card Grid View. Okay, let's create the class here itself. Let's create a stateless widget and name it as Analytic Info Card Grid View. Okay. Next we need to create the grid view builder. So instead of container, let's write grid view builder. This is grid view builder. Let's make it this. Let's have a physics. That's not scrollable, scroll physics. Sorry, not. It's never scrollable, scroll physics. String path will be true. Item count will be analytic data .len. Analytic data is a list of items that we have already created in the data.dart file. Let's the grid delegate will be silver grid delegate with fixed axis count. There, this one, silver grid delegate with fixed axis, fixed rows axis count. This one. Here we have rows axis count. Okay, rows axis count will be 4 for now. Rows axis, rows axis spacing. Okay, rows axis spacing will be padding. Then a main axis spacing, it will be also a padding. And a child aspect ratio, which will be 1.5. Okay. We have to check that. Next, item builder. For that, let's give context and index to it. Let's pass the context and index. And let's hold it as analytic info card. Let's create this in a separate file and let's pass okay, we can code and come here and I'll just okay, let's copy this and let's create a new dart file and name it as analytic info card. Let's do it in small letters. Let's import material.dart. Let's create a state plus widget and name it as analytic info card. For this class, we need analytic info information about this card. So let's create final analytic info. Here, this is a model class we have created in the model.dart file. This one, here this one. Same as info. Let's add final parameters and let's add required to it. Okay. Next, let's import it here and let's pass info. Info will be analytic data index. Okay, let's add it. Import. Okay, and let's rearrange the code. Okay, go to analytic info card and we have to create these cards. Okay, there is a text here, icon inside a container, and another text. Okay, let's do that. Let's give a padding to this container. Padding will be for symmetric. Horizontal will be a padding, and vertical will be a padding divided by 2. Okay, let's create the boxes for that. Let's create decoration. Let's have decoration. Let's have box decoration. Color will be white, which means our white color is secondary color. Okay, there is secondary color. And let's give a border radius. Border radius dot circular. Let's give just 10. Okay, let's run this. Okay, there is the cards here. Okay. Okay, let me give another color and so that you can see it clearly. Just give just primary color. Okay, there is the cards. 4 cards. It will strings when we add this container also. So don't worry about the height. Okay. Okay, for now let's create a container and move this to here, so that we can design it properly without any errors. So that let's go to the dashboard content and wrap this with a row. And let's wrap these analytic cards with a widget called expanded. And let's give a flex of 5. Okay, and we need a container here. We will update this container later. Let's reload. Let's wrap this with also with an expanded. And give a flex of 2 here. Okay, now this space has been replaced by that container, this one. Okay, now let's go back to the analytic info card. Here Let's have a child for this container, and the child will be column. The cross-axis alignment of the column will be cross-axis alignment dot star. Main axis alignment will be space between. Main axis alignment dot main axis alignment dot space between. Let me check the design once again. Okay. Okay. Let's create children, and the first children will be row. We are going to create this text and this icon in the same row. For that, row here, and let's create children. The first children will be a text, and text will be what's next? Let me check in the info model here. Okay, it has integer, string, and color. Okay, let's close this and go back to the text, and it will be dollar. Wait, not like that. Let's have dollar info dot count. Let's wrap this inside a curly braces, so it will work. Hopefully. Okay, that's done. Let's reload and let's check. Yeah, the number has come. Next we need let's change this color to white. Okay, let's style this text. Color will be text color. Font size will be 18 and font weight will be W800. Font weight W800. Okay, let's reload. Yeah, it's looking good. Same as designs. Next, we need this icon. We need these icons. For that, I think these icons are inside a container with low opacity shades. Okay, we can also create that. For that, let's create a container here. Container will have a padding. Padding will be edge insets dot all. A padding divided by 2. Okay. The height will be 40 and the width will be 40. Okay. Let's give a color and check. The color will be, let's give just primary. just for checking. Let's reload. Okay, it's here. For that, here let's have a main axis alignment. Main axis alignment of space between. Let's reload. Okay, that's correct. Next, remove this color and let's add a decoration. Box decoration. And let's give the color as info.color dot with opacity 0.1. Okay, there is an error showing. Axis. Okay, it's that null check error. Let's add null check and it will be fine. Okay, let's reload. Yeah, that's perfect. Next, we need this to be round. For that, let's have a shape. Box shape to circle. Box shape dot circle. Let's reload. Okay, now it's accepted. That's done. Next, we need to add the icons inside this. For that, let's have a child for this container and add that icons. For that, to svg picture.asset. This one, and the asset name will be info.svg src. SVG source, and let's add null check here also. Okay, let's reload. Yes, all the icons has come. And let's add color to this. Color info.color. Let's reload. Yeah, that's done. And next we need a text. For that, after this row, let's add a text. Text will be info.title. Let's add this now. Let's reload and check. Yeah, let's style it. Color will be text color. And font size will be 15. Okay. And let's add a font weight also. Font weight will be W600. Font weight W600. Okay. And like this string is okay. We have a chance to follow it with this, so this should be only having one line. Okay, max lines will be only one, and overflow will be text overflow.ellipse. This one. I will show what I mean. Let's add this and let's create something. Let's reload. Yeah, it will remove this extra thing as ... So if a big name comes here, it will be no problem for us. just for checking. Okay, that's done. And when we increase that, it's no problem for this, it's working perfectly. And when we decrease the size, okay, when it is going to a mobile view, it's having problems. Okay, let's have responsiveness to this. For that, let's go to Analytic Cards. Okay, this child aspect ratio and the cross axis count should be changed according to the size of the screen. Okay, for that, let's create a variables for that and change according to that. Let's have a final int cross axis count. It's for cross axis count. And final double for child aspect ratio. Okay, now let's add here and make it required. Okay, and let's call it here instead of 4. Let's give it as cross axis count, and instead of 1.4, let's take cross aspect ratio, and let's be 4 and 1.4 at initial. At initially it will be this. Okay, I think this required is not made actually. No, that's not the issue. Let me check what's the. Okay, the issue is we can't give it here. We should give the values inside here. Give it here. Okay, 4 and 1.4. Place we have to use for that. Okay, and for here we need to the access of the size of the screen. For that, when we for that, let's create this thing. Size it will be media query dot of context dot size. By this we will be accessing the size of this file, and let's change this analytic review to responsive. After this one, and here if it is mobile, let's have analytic cards. Sorry, not analytic cards, analytic info grid view. Let's copy and paste it here. Okay, so it's showing error because we need to have tablet, and let's again paste analytic grid view and just hold it here, and desktop again analytic grid view. Okay, we can code the axis, cross axis count and child aspect ratio for each one. Okay, let's make mobile still. Okay, it's here. So we need to change the cross axis count also for mobile screen, I think. So, okay, it's 2 for that. Close axis count. Okay, let's have size dot width when it is less than 650. Okay, when the size of width is less than 650, it will be 2, else it will be 4. Okay, let's reload. Yeah, looks good. And let's change the child aspect ratio also. It looks like a square right now. Child aspect ratio. Size dot width less than 650. Child aspect ratio will be 2, else it will be 1.5. Now it looks good. Okay, we does not need this space here. Okay, that we need to go in the dashboard command stream. Okay, that we can do it later. Let's do the code for tab. Let's make it as tab view. I think tab view is perfect. There is nothing that we have to change. Let's check with. Okay. For desktop screen, we need to change its child aspect ratio a little bit. Okay, let's do that. Inside the desktop, let's have child aspect ratio and size dot width. If it is less than 1400, it will be 1.5, else it will be 2.9. Okay, let's check this. Okay, now it's good. Perfect. And now we need to change the. Okay, there are some. Okay, it's issue when it comes on mobile stream. Okay, let's check this. Okay, I think it's coming to the mobile screen. Oh, it's the tab screen. There are issues here. Okay, let's make this to mobile screen and let's remove this place. Sometimes that will be clear, so that when it is taking this again this place, it will be correct. Okay, let's do that. That will be clear when we remove that thing. Okay, for that, let's go to the dashboard content. Here, let's only. Okay, we need to have this row only when it is tab screen and mobile screen. So tab screen and desktop screen. We does not need this row for mobile. For that, so we can do an if condition. If not responsive, okay, dot is mobile, then it will be okay. Now it looks good. Okay, that's done. And next we need I think let's go to the tab view, desktop view. Okay, that's good because it's perfect. And does the error no? Yeah, it's working perfectly. Yeah, there are no issues with the responsiveness of the app or the web. Yeah, that's perfect. Now we have to create what is the next thing we have to create. Okay, this thing, the discussion start. Okay, let's create that. For that we need to, okay, that's this container. Let's change to discussions and create that. To create that, go to components and create a new Dart file and name it as discussions. Let's import Flutter material.dart. Let's create a stateless widget and name it as discussions. Whether it is discussions, and let's import it is in the dashboard content. Let's import discussions. Okay, that's done. In the discussions file we have container. Okay, let's give the height of this container. Height will be, let's give it as 540, and let's try with a color, and let's check that. Let's give a color to primary color, and let's reload. Let's check what's happening. Okay, when it is in the desktop. Okay, yeah, when it's in the desktop we have a container here, and it's moving downwards. Okay, let's change that, and it's too close. Okay, we need a padding also. Okay, for that let's go to the dashboard content, and there is our row. Here is our row. So cross axis alignment, and it will be cross axis alignment dot star. And okay, this issue is over, and we need a padding here. For that, okay, we need this responsive again. If condition, let's create again, and let's have a size box. Size box will be width will be a padding. Okay, now we have a padding also. That's perfect. Okay, and let's again go to the discussions, and let's change the color, and let's give a padding to it. Padding will be edge insets all add padding. And let's have a decoration, box decoration. Color will be white, which means secondary color. Okay, let's reload. Yeah, there is the container. That's okay. Next we need a border radius. Let's give a border radius, and border radius will be border radius dot circular, and let's be just done. Okay, that's done. Now let me check the design. Now in this it has a column, I think, and it will be a skew. Okay. For that, the container. Inside the container, let's give a child. Child will be column, and column will have children. And let's give a cross-axis element. It will be cross-axis element dot star. Inside this column, first we have to create this discussion text and viewer text, and it will be in a row with main axis alignment space between. So let's create that first. For that, let's have a row. The main axis alignment will be space between, and let's create children. The first children will be text, and text will be discussions. Discussions. Let's reload. Okay, here it is. Let's style it. Let's give it style, text style. Let's have color to text color. Okay, and font size, font weight to W700, and a font size to 15. Let's check. Okay, now it's good. And to the viewer thing, let's copy this text and paste it again. Go easy coding. Let's copy and paste it again, and change the discussion to viewer. Here's the viewer. Let's change the font size to 13 and text color to, let's add opacity to it with opacity 0.5. Yeah, now it's dimmer, and let's give it as bold. Okay, this looks good. Let it be like that. And next we need a list view. For that, after this row and inside this column, let's give a size box, and height will be add padding. And next we need a list view. For that, and it must take the rest of the space of this container. Let's have a list view dot builder. List view dot builder. Okay, let's wrap this list view builder with a widget called expanded, so it will take the rest of the space of that container. Okay, that's done. And let's give a physics. Let's give this. Should we scroll here? What do you think it will be? I think that it does not score, or let it be true. Let's give that bouncing score physics. Oh, I think it will make an issue when it comes to the mobile screen, and this container takes one whole screen and we give a scroll to it and may cause an issue. Okay, let's change and give it as never scrollable physics. Never scrollable scroll physics. That will be better. We should be very careful while doing that. If it's for okay, let me explain what I am saying. When it is in mobile screen, if this widget if this widget takes this whole string. If a screen size of mobile is too small, it takes the whole screen, and two horizontal scrolls will be overlapping each other, so that will cause an issue. Okay, so let's make that not scrollable. Let's give a string wrap to true, and the item count will be discussion data, I think. Okay, let me check in data what's the name of. Okay, where is the list? Okay, it's discussion data. Let's copy and let's go to the discussions file and paste, and let's give this dot length, discussion data dot length. Okay, that's done. And the item builder, let's pass the context and index and create another class. Let's give context and index, and let's create discussion info detail. Discussion info detail. Okay, let's copy. For this, let's create discussion info detail. Let's go to the screens and go to the components and create a new dot file, and let's name this as discussion info detail. Let's make this as small letters. Okay, let's add Flutter material.dart. Let's create stateless widget and give the name as discussion info detail. Okay, as we do the same info here, we also need a discussion info here. Okay, let's call the final discussion info module class info to get the info files passed from the previous classes. Okay, and let's add it here, and let's make this required, and let's add this discussion info detail to discussions. For that, it's alt enter, let's import, and let's again alt enter info, and it will be discussion data index. Okay, that's done. And let me check this in. Okay, it will have a image, a circular image, and text. Is there anything in the left side? Okay, there are two items. For that, let's create that. So this, okay, let's make this big. Okay, inside this container, let's have a margin. Margin will be at insert.only. From top will be app padding to give a space, and let's have a margin. Let's have a padding. I added margin to give space from the top, and the padding will be at insert.all app padding divided by 2. That's good. Let's have a decoration, box decoration, and should we need a decoration here? think there is no another thing here. Okay, let's remove this declaration of the create. Okay, for creating this, let's have a row. Let's have a row. Okay, we can give that row like that. We need a child, and inside the child will be row. Okay, and row will have children. The first children will be these images. To create that image, let's have image dot asset. Assets will be info dot what will be image. Okay, image. No, nothing here. Let's go to data file and let's find that. Yeah, there is image src. Okay, let me check why I can't access that. Okay, let's give info dot I can't access it here. Okay, it's because of this. It's okay, we give the same name in class. It's not discussion info model, it is discussion. Sorry, it is not discussion info detail. We should change it as discussion info model. Okay, by that we will get image src. Okay, there is an error. It is because of this. Okay, that's added. Let's reload the app and check. Okay, it's reloading. Here all the images. Okay, it's because it does not give any size and height to it. Okay, let's give that. Let's have a height of 38 and a width of 38. Now let's check. Yeah, all the images are here. And let's give a fit box fit.com. Okay, that's done. Let's make these images as circular. Okay, it's circular in this design. Let's make that circular here. To make an image circular, let's wrap this widget with clip rect. Clip rect. This one, clip rect. And this will have a property border radius. And let's give a border radius dot circular to something bigger than the size, so that it will change to a circle. Let's keep as copy. Let's reload the app. Okay, the images has become circle. That's done. And next we have to next. Okay, we need to add this name and date, and that's an icon. For that, let's insert this row. Let's have another column. Okay, this name and this is inside a column. Let's have a column. And column will have children. Let's make cross axis alignment of star. Okay. And the first children will be text, and text will be info dot data. Data info dot name. Yeah, let's get this down. Okay, let's reload and check. it's taking time for reloading. Okay, the name. Okay, let's style it and also give a what's happened. Okay, let's restart. Okay, when till the time it's restarting, let's have a style, text style, color will be text color, sorry, text color, okay, okay, our app has been restarted, our page has been restarted. Okay, let's continue coding. Now let's some distractions. Let's have a font weight W600, font weight of W600, and let's reload. Okay, we need a padding here. For that, let's wrap this with a padding, or okay, let's wrap this with a padding. Wrap this widget with, there is padding. Here it is, wrap with padding. And let's have a symmetry. Let's do it with only symmetric padding. And horizontal, and the bit will be the let's have padding. Okay, let's reload. Yeah, padding is good. And now we need to add this date. For that, let's move this a bit down. Okay, to create the date. Okay, after this text, let's create another text. Let's copy and paste. See convenience. Okay, this text and change name to date. That's done. And let's reload. We does not need the font weight for this. Okay, that's done. I think the color will have an opacity to that. With opacity 0.5. Let's do it. Okay, now that's good. I think let's reduce the size also. Let's reduce the size of this by let's give a font weight, font size, and give it as 13. Let's reload. Okay, now it looks better. Okay, that's done. And now we need to create this icon. For that, what's this row? Okay, let's wrap this widget with let's be that, and let's after this row, let's I think we need the icon at the end of here. Okay, let me create this icon first. Icons dot more rounded. Let's do it. Here are the icons. Okay. Next we need let's give a color, text color, and we will give an opacity to it. It's 0.5. Okay, let's reduce the size. Let's keep the 80. Yeah, now it looks perfect. And we need to move it to the right side. For that, let's wrap it with expanded. Okay, let's wrap the column with a widget called expanded. Let's reload. Okay, that's perfect. That's done. Okay, our entire thing is completed. Let me check when it is in desktop view. It's perfect. And when this is in mobile, okay, it's not showing. When it is in tab view, okay. When it's tab view, it's showing. When it is in mobile, it's not. Okay, for that, let's go to dashboard content. For the mobile screen, we need it should be in the column with this names Analytic Cards. Okay, for that, let's wrap this with a column. Let's wrap the Analytic Cards with a column. Okay, and first it should be Analytic Cards and what should we have? Let's have a size box. Okay, let's not have a size box. We should only have a size box when it is in the mobile screen. Okay, for that, let's copy this. Okay, if it is not responsive, if it is responsive mobile context, okay, if it is a mobile, then it should have a size box of height padding and it should show the discussion screen also. It's not discussion screen, discussion card. Okay, let's copy this discussion and paste it here. Okay, let's reload and check the app. Yeah, that's looks good. And when it is coming to the app, okay, that's good. Okay, there are some issues. Let's check. I think it's slowing. Okay, let me restart and come. Okay, I have restarted. Sorry for these issues. Okay, let's. Yeah, now it looks perfect. And it is going to the tab screen. And when it's go to the mobile screen, it's okay. All are perfect. Yeah. Next, what we need to create is this graph. And let's name it as users, and it should be column with this, and let's go to the it's under the Analytic Cards. For that, under should be here. Let's have a size box under Analytic Cards, size box. Let's give a height as a padding and let's create that. Let's name it as user. Okay. For creating this, let's go to the components. Let's under the strings components, let's create a Dart file and name it as users. Let's import material.dart, Flutter material.dart. Let's create a stateless widget and name it as users. Now let's import the users here. Let's import. Okay, that's done. Okay, it's slightly raining outside. Sorry if there is any noise coming from that. It's heavily raining outside. Okay. We need. Okay, that's done. Okay, let's check the design. Let's make it as okay. This okay, it's a bar chart, and for bar chart we are using a package for okay, it's the pubspec.yaml file we have already added, and it's called FL chart. It's an amazing package. It has lots of varieties of charts. Even this chart is made from that, and you can also create a pie charts, but we will create with custom painter this time without using FL charts also. Okay, now let's create. Okay, let's go to the users, and let's inside the container, let's have a height. Let's height will be 400, and let's give a color and check. Let's give it as primary. Okay, primary color. Let's reload. Okay, let's change this to. Okay, this looks good. Yeah, it's perfect. Now, okay, let's remove. Okay, let's remove this color from here, and let's have a padding. Padding will be edges.on, and add padding, and let's give a decoration, box decoration, and let's give the color here. That should be secondary color. That's white. Our secondary color is white. And let's have a border radius also. For that, border radius dot circular, and let's give just time. Okay, let's reload. Okay, it's reloading. Yeah, it's perfect. It's not mad. Now let's create a child for this container. Also, sorry, not here. Child here. Child, and child will be column. First, we are going to create this text. Okay, for that, create a column. Cross axis alignment. Let's make this cross axis alignment dot start. Okay. Next, we will have children, and first will be text, and name it as users. Oh, sorry. Let's put it next. Colon and users. Okay. Let's reload. Yeah, that uses white string because there is no another content. When we use bar chart, it will be filled. Okay, that's done. Oh, let's leave the width also here. Width will be double dot infinity. Okay, let me check. Yeah, that's good. Okay, here's the users, and let's style it. Style, text style, and the font weight will be W700, and font size will be 15, and color will be text color. Okay, why we are giving even it is a black, and why we are giving the color to text color? Because I have some plans to create this design too. We will create the same design for create a dark theme and create a button here and to swap it. I have a plan like that. We can do that in upcoming videos. Okay, that's why we are giving the text color in it. Okay, that's done. Next, okay, let's reload and check the text. Okay, it's good. Next, we need to create the chart. For that, the next child will be let's give it in expanded, and the child will be bar chart users. Bar chart users. Let's create this. For that, let's copy, and in components, let's create new Dart file and name it as bar chart users, and let's make all the caps letter too small. Bar chart users, and let's import material.bar. Let's create a stateless widget and name it as bar chart users. Okay, now let's import it in the users. Okay, let's import. Okay, I will not be explaining more about this bar chart. I will give the links of the content where we can study more about this bar chart in the video description. Okay, the charts, the FL charts libraries is so vast component, and it's hard to explain everything in this video. So let's create, and I will give the referral links in the description of this video. Okay, let's change the container to bar chart. Okay, bar chart, and it will have a bar chart data. And have a border, it's not border touch data, border data. Okay, this one, border data, and with the FL border data. Okay, inside that border dot all, and let's make the width to 0. Why we are making this width to 0 means in our design there is no border. Border means there will be some border to the graph. We does not need the border. Okay, so that we are giving width to 0. And next we need a group space, and it will be of 15. Next we have tiles data, and it will be FL tiles data, and we are going to show to true. We are showing the tiles, so that we are giving it to true. And first we are creating bottom tiles. Bottom tiles means this one. This is the bottom tiles, and this is the side tiles, the left side tiles. This. Okay. And we are first creating bottom tiles. Let's prepare side tiles and show tiles to true, and get tiles value. Color will be light color. Light text color, this one, and light text color. And next we need font 84 and font size to 12. Let's create a margin in it, so it will have some space. That will be 20. Let it be a padding. That's our default size padding. Okay. With nothing but it's showing nothing because we does not add any data to it. For that, let's add data to the chart. For that, get tiles, and it will be and inside it here we will have I think we will create it later. Let's return with an empty string. It's not okay. Let's create one. If value equals 2, let's return a string. Rather than going to the tiles, now first let's create the content in the let's create the bar charts, and last we can go to the tiles. Okay, for that, after this FL tiles data, we have a bar groups, this one, and inside that we can have bar chart row data, bar chart row data, and it's in groups, Okay, we need one more thing. Before that, okay, let's first we need bar chart group data. Bar chart group data means the data is in the x, and bar chart plot data means data that will be given in the x, y axis. That's the only thing. Okay, it will be 1 and bar chart plots, bar chart plot data, and y will be 10. Let's see, there are some errors. Okay, it's here. What's the error? Let me check. Okay, it might be null sometimes. For that, let's create an else also. Else return a string. Okay, our first data has come. Okay, now let's give something here. We need a width of 20. Okay, let's check. Okay, that's done. What we need next? Let's rearrange the code. Let's give color, and the color will be primary color, and board. Let's give a border radius, and let's give a small border radius. Border radius of circular, and let's be 5. Let me check. Okay, it looks good. And the our only thing is just populate it. Just copy and paste this again and again. Just copy, paste. Then let me check how many is it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 more. Okay, how much we have created? 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Okay, 4 we have created. We need 10 more. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, let's reload. Okay, I think I added more. Let me count this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. This is extra. Okay, let's do this. Let's do the next one. Okay, it looks good. Now let's change the values. Okay, first one will be x1, next will be 2, next will be 3, next will be 4, next will be 5, next will be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13 and 14. Okay, that's values. And while we changing the y values, it will also change the size of this bar. For that, okay, again our code is missing. Okay, let's restart. Okay, take the time it's restarting. Let's try change the values of y. Okay, first value can be 10, next value 3. Okay, our web page has been reloaded. Okay. Okay, let's change. Okay, we have changed the by one. Okay, by changing the by, it will change the size of the bar chart. Okay, no, not the size of the bar chart, size of the bars. Okay, let's see 3. Next we have 12, 8. Let's give some random values. They have 6, 10, 18. Let's not give 18. 18 will be something large. Only one chart or bill. That's high. Okay. That will be 6, 5, that will be 4, that this will be 9, next one will be 12, that will be 2, that this will be 13, that this will be 15. Okay, let's reload. Okay, now we have created our bar charts. Now we can go on to our tiles, side tiles. For that, let's check the design. What's the side tile? Side tile is, it will be 1K, 2K, 3K and 4K. Okay, let's create that. For that, okay, here. Okay, for this we need to change to 1K, 1K, 4K, 2K, 3K, 4K. Okay, we need 4 of them. Okay, first of them. No, it's the bottom tile, right? But it is, okay, it's bottom tile. What's our bottom tiles? It is Jan 6, Jan 8, Jan 10, Jan 8, 12, Jan 14, Jan 18, Jan 16, Jan 18. Okay, if the value is 2, then it will be Jan 6. Okay, let's copy this and paste. When it is Jan value is 4, it will be Jan 8. Okay, let's reload and check. It is, oh yeah, now it's good, perfect. Okay, next let's paste it again. Let's paste it again. And if it is value 6, we will have Jan 10. Let's paste it again. If it is 8, let's have Jan 12. Almost we need to Jan 18. Okay. If it is 10, let's have Jan 14, Jan 16, when it is 12, and when it is 14, it is Jan 18. Yeah, this looks perfect. And now we need the side tiles. This one. Okay, to create the side tiles, let's copy this. Let's copy the side tiles. Okay. Now we have a left tiles. Left tiles will be the same tile, same side tiles. All will be same. Okay. Let's reload and change the values according to that. Let's reload. Okay. Yeah, this looks good. Let's change the values. If it is 2, let's give 1k. If it is 4, let's give just 2k. Not Jan 2k, just 2k. Okay, let's check. Oh, it's too close. Now design it has a space. For that, we just not need to give it consecutive numbers. Let's give it 6. Okay, at 6 it will be 2k. Okay, let's reload and check. App is reloading. Yeah, this looks perfect. And we does not need for 8. And when it is 10, let's name it as 3k. And when it is 14, let's give it as 4k. Let's reload the app. Yeah, now this looks perfect. And let's check. So let's check for any issues. Yeah, this all looks okay. It looks perfect. Okay, it's somewhat untested, but it's okay. We can see all the data and it's perfect. No issues. If you are feeling it's a little bit congested here, you can reduce the value for mobile by giving our, as you all know, we can give the responsive here and only give certain values here, certain values when it is mobile stream does not give some values, so it does not look congested. For me it's okay. We can, the value, the content is important for this. We can view all the contents here at once. When it is desktop, let's check this code, and this code also looks perfect. Okay, that's for this video. Let's create first 3 containers in the next part, and thank you.